A list of mental health organization websites from the agapecenter.com/organization/index.htm and the agapecenter.com/organization/mental-health/index.htm2. Chapter 1. Alzheimer info from the agapecenter.com/organizations/conditions-diseases/alzheimers.htm. Alzheimer's associations, organizations, websites. Alzheimer-Europe.org, Alzheimer Europe, AE, Europe, EU. Alzheimer.ca, Alzheimer Society of Canada, Canada, CA. ALZ.org, Alzheimer's Association. alz-il.net, Alzheimer's Association in Israel, Israel, IL. Alzheimers.org.au, Alzheimer's Australia, Australia, O. Alzheimers.org, Alzheimer's Disease Education and Referral Center, ADIR. alz.co.uk, Alzheimer's Disease International, ADI. alzfdn.org, Alzheimer's Foundation of America, AFA. alzfoundation.com, Alzheimer's Foundation of the South. alzheimersprevention.org, Alzheimer's Prevention Foundation International, APF. Alzheimers-research.org, Alzheimer's Research Foundation, ARF. Alzheimers.org.uk, Alzheimer's Society, United Kingdom, UK. nemahealth.org/program/nac/index.htm, National Alzheimer's Council, NAC. nemahealth.org, NEMA. memorymatters.org, National Endowment for Alzheimer's Research, NEAR. AFAteens.org, Teens for Alzheimer's Awareness. Local U.S. Alzheimer organizations. alzca.org, Alzheimer's of Central Alabama. alzmidsouth.org, Alzheimer's Association, Mid-South Chapter. Middle and West Tennessee and Northeastern Alabama. alzaz.org, Alzheimer's Association, Desert Southwest Chapter. Arizona and Southern Nevada. alzocar.org/Arkansas, Alzheimer's Association, Arkansas Chapter. Alzheimer's Aid Society.org, Alzheimer's Aid Society of Northern California. calz.org, Alzheimer's Association, California Council. alzlaw.org, Alzheimer's Association of Los Angeles. lacytie.org, Los Angeles, CA. alznorcal.org, Alzheimer's Association Northern California and Northern Nevada. alzheimersassociation.org, Alzheimer's Disease Association of Kern County, Bakersfield, CA. alzheimersSWFL.org, Alvin A. Dubin Alzheimer's Resource Center. lee-county.com. arc-tallahassee.org, Alzheimer Resource Center, Tallahassee, Florida. alzflorida.org, Alzheimer's Association, Central and North Florida Chapter. alzheimersfamily.org, Alzheimer's Family Organization, Central Florida. alzfamserve.org, Alzheimer's Family Services, Pensacola, Florida. alzga.org, Alzheimer's Association Georgia Chapter. alzheimers-illinois.org, Alzheimer's Association, Greater Illinois Chapter. standbyu.org, Alzheimer's Association of Greater Indiana. alz-sioux.org, Alzheimer's Association, Big Sioux Chapter, serving Greater Sioux City, Northwest Iowa, Northeast Nebraska, and Southern Union County, SD. alzheimerskansas.org, Alzheimer's Association of the Great Plains. mainalz.org, Maine Alzheimer's Association. alzgmd.org, Alzheimer's Association, Greater Maryland Chapter. alzmass.org, Alzheimer's Association, Massachusetts Chapter. alzheimers-westme.org, Alzheimer's Association, North/West Michigan Chapter. alzmn.org, Alzheimer's Association, Minnesota Dakotas Chapter. alz.org/Great Plains, Alzheimer's Association, Great Plains Area Chapter, serving 80 of Nebraska's 93 counties and Wyoming. alz.org/VTNH, Alzheimer's Association of Vermont and New Hampshire. nm-alzheimers.org, Alzheimer's Association, New Mexico Chapter. alzcny.org, Alzheimer's Association, Central New York, Syracuse, New York. alzhudsonvalley.org, Alzheimer's Association, Hudson Valley/Rockland/Westchester, New York Chapter. alzheimerenique.org, Alzheimer's Association, New York City Chapter. alznane.org, Alzheimer's Association of Northeastern New York. alz-rochesternewyork.org, Alzheimer's Association of Rochester, New York. sialzheimers.com, Alzheimer's Foundation of Staten Island. liaf.org, Long Island Alzheimer's Foundation, LIAF. alzheimercentralohio.org, Alzheimer's Association of Central Ohio, Columbus, OH. alzclv.org, Alzheimer's Association, Cleveland Area Chapter, Cleveland, OH. nwolz.org, Alzheimer's Association, Northwest Ohio Chapter, Toledo, OH. alzocar.org/Oklahoma, Alzheimer's Association, Oklahoma Chapter. alzheimers-oregon.org, Alzheimer's Association, Oregon Chapter. alz-ri.org, Alzheimer's Association Rhode Island Chapter. alzdallas.org, Alzheimer's Association, Greater Dallas Chapter. dallascityhall.com, Dallas, Texas, TX. alztex.org, Alzheimer's Association, Houston and Southeast Texas. cityofhouston.gov, Houston, Texas, TX. alzutah.org, Alzheimer's Association, Utah Chapter. alzwa.com, Alzheimer's Association Western and Central Washington State Chapter. alzheimers-soi.org, Alzheimer's Association of Southeastern Wisconsin. Canada Alzheimer Organizations. alzheimer.ab.ca, Alzheimer Society of Alberta, ASA. alzheimerdurham.com, Alzheimer Society of Durham Region. alzheimerottawa.org, Alzheimer Society of Ottawa. ottawa.ca, Ottawa, Ontario, on. asmt.org, Alzheimer Society of Toronto. toronto.ca, Toronto, Ontario, on. alzheimer-york.com, Alzheimer Society, York Region. town.newmarket.on.ca, Newmarket, Ontario, on. Australia Alzheimer. alzheimersonline.org, Alzheimer's Association of Queensland, AAQ. Dementia Associations, Organizations, Websites. DASEN-International.org, Dementia Advocacy and Support Network International, DASNA. Chapter 2. Brain Injury Organizations from the agapecenter.com/organizations/conditions-diseases/brain-aneurysm.htm and the agapecenter.com/organizations/conditions-diseases/brain-injury.htm. Brain Aneurysm Associations, Organizations, Websites. bafound.org, Brain Aneurysm Foundation, BAF. Brain Injury Associations, Organizations, Websites. Brain-injury-nz.org, Brain Injury Association New Zealand, BIANZ. New Zealand, NZ. BIAUSA.org, Brain Injury Association of America, BIAA. BiSociety.org, Brain Injury Society, BIS. bbc.org.uk, British Institute for Brain Injured Children, BIBIC. United Kingdom, UK. EBISsociety.org, European Brain Injury Society, EBIS. Headway.org.uk, Headway, the Brain Injury Association. End quote. United Kingdom, UK. Internationalbrain.org, International Brain Injury Association, IBIA. NASHIA.org, National Association of State Head Injury Administrators, Nashia. TBI.org, Perspectives Network. The ShakenBaby.com, Shaken Baby Alliance. The TBINDC.org, Traumatic Brain Injury National Data Center, TBINDC. TBITAC.org, Traumatic Brain Injury Technical Assistance Center, TBITAC. Local U.S. brain injury orgs. azheadspine.org, Arizona Governor's Council on Spinal and Head Injuries, ACTI. Brainassociation.org, Brain Injury Association of Arkansas, BIAA. BIACT.org, Brain Injury Association of Connecticut, BIAC. BIAF.org, Brain Injury Association of Florida, BIAF. BrainInjuryGA.org, Brain Injury Association of Georgia, BIAG. BIAIA.org, Brain Injury Association of Iowa, BIA of IA. BrainInjuryResource.org, Brain Injury Association of Kansas and Greater Kansas City. BIAME.org, Brain Injury Association of Maine, BIAM. BrainInjuryMN.org, Brain Injury Association of Minnesota, BIAM. BNH.org, Brain Injury Association of New Hampshire, BIAN. BNJ.org, Brain Injury Association of New Jersey, BINJ. BrainInjuryNM.org, Brain Injury Association of New Mexico, BIANM. BNEAST.org, Brain Injury Association of New York State, BNES. BNC.net, Brain Injury Association of North Carolina, BIAN. BIAO.org, Brain Injury Association of Ohio, BIO. BIAOK.org, Brain Injury Association of Oklahoma, BIAOK. BIAOregon.org, Brain Injury Association of Oregon, BIAO. BIAPA.org, Brain Injury Association of Pennsylvania, BIAPA. BIATX.org, Brain Injury Association of Texas, BIAT. BIAU.org, Brain Injury Association of Utah, BIAU. BIAV.net, Brain Injury Association of Virginia, BIAV. BIAW.org, Brain Injury Association of Wisconsin, BIAW. MBIA.net, Massachusetts Brain Injury Association, MBIA. NVBIA.org, Northern Virginia Brain Injury Association, NVIA. Canada Brain Injury. BIA.ab.ca, Brain Injury Association of Alberta, BIAA, Alberta, Canada, CA. obia.on.ca, Ontario Brain Injury Association, OBIA. Ontario, Canada, CA. Braininjury-sbia.ca, Saskatchewan Brain Injury Association, SBIA. Saskatchewan, Canada, CA. Brain Tumor Associations, Organizations, websites from the agapecenter.com/organizations/conditions-diseases/brain-tumor.htm. ABTA.org, American Brain Tumor Association, ABTA. BrainTumorFoundation.org, Brain Tumor Foundation, BTF. BTFCGAinc.org, Brain Tumor Foundation for Children, BTFC. BrainTumor.ca, Brain Tumor Foundation of Canada, BTFC. Canada, CA. TBTS.org, Brain Tumor Society. CBTC.ca, Canadian Brain Tumor Consortium, CBTC, Canada, CA. CBTrust.org, Central Brain Tumor Registry of the United States, CBTRUS. ChildhoodBrainTumor.org, Childhood Brain Tumor Foundation, CBTF. VirtualTrials.com, Musella Foundation for Brain Tumor Research and Information. BrainTumor.org, National Brain Tumor Foundation, NBTF. NABrainTumor.org, North American Brain Tumor Coalition, NABC. PBTC.org, Pediatric Brain Tumor Consortium, PBTC. PBTFUS.org, Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation of the United States, LBFUS. Chapter 3. Developmental Disabilities Associations, Organizations, Websites from the agapecenter.com. Developmental Disabilities Associations, Organizations, Websites. TheaRC.org, ARC of the United States, the Cognitive, Intellectual, and Developmental Disabilities. CDDC.com, Consortium of Developmental Disabilities Councils, CDDC. DDDCEC.org, Division on Developmental Disabilities, DDD. ThenaDD.org, National Association for the Dually Diagnosed, NADD. Developmental Disabilities and Mental Health Needs. NADDC.org, National Association of Developmental Disabilities Councils, NADC. cdc.gov/ncbddd, National Center on Birth Defects and Developmental Disabilities, NCBDDD. NIADART.org, National Institute of Art and Disabilities, NIAD, Developmental Disabilities. U.S. Developmental Disabilities Info by U.S. State. Alabama. AlmarServices.org, Alabama Association of Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities, AMRD. ACDD.org, Alabama Council for Developmental Disabilities, ACDD. TheaRCofAlabama.com, ARC of Alabama, the. dbtech.net/ARC, ARC of Tuscaloosa County, the. Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. ClarkARC.com, Clark County Association for Retarded Citizens, CARC. Alaska. ARC-Anchorage.org, ARC of Anchorage, the. Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. Arizona. ARCArizona.org, ARC of Arizona, the. Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. CGARC.org, ARC of Chandler Gilbert, the. Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. ARCOFTucson.org, ARC of Tucson, the. Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. DE.state.az.us/DDD, Arizona Department of Economic Security, Division of Developmental Disabilities. DE.state.az.us/GCDD, Arizona Governor's Council on Developmental Disabilities. Arkansas. DDCouncil.org, Arkansas Governor's Developmental Disabilities Council, DD Council. California. ARCCalifornia.org, ARC of California, Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. BARC-Inc.org, ARC Bakersfield, Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. Bakersfield, CA. ContraCostaARC.com, ARC Contra Costa, Martinez, CA. ARCFresno.org, ARC Fresno. Fresno, CA. ARC4.org, ARC Imperial Valley. El Centro, CA. ARCRiverside.org, ARC Riverside, Riverside, CA. ARC-SD.com, ARC of San Diego, the. San Diego, CA. TheaRCSanFrancisco.org, ARC San Francisco. San Francisco, CA. TheaRCSolano.org, ARC Solano, Vallejo, CA. LAFN.org/community/ARC Sobai, ARC South Bay, Gardena, CA. ARC-Taft.com, ARC of Taft. Taft, CA. ARCVC.org, ARC Ventura County. Ventura, CA. ARCANT.org, Association of Regional Center Agencies, ARCA, Developmental Disabilities. AltaRegional.org, Alta California Regional Center. CVRC.org, Central Valley Regional Center. ELARC.org, Eastern Los Angeles Regional Center. FarNorthernRC.org, Far Northern Regional Center. GGRC.org, Golden Gate Regional Center. HDDF.com, Harbor Regional Center. InlandRC.org, Inland Regional Center. KernRC.org, Kern Regional Center. Lanterman.org, Lanterman Regional Center. NBRC.net, North Bay Regional Center. NLSCRC.com, North Los Angeles County Regional Center. RedwoodCoastRC.org, Redwood Coast Regional Center. RCEB.org, Regional Center of the East Bay. RCOCDD.com, Regional Center of Orange County. SARC.org, San Andreas Regional Center. SDRC.org, San Diego Regional Center. SGPRC.org, San Gabriel/Pomona Regional Center. SCLARC.org, South Central Los Angeles Regional Center. Tri-Counties.org, Tri-Counties Regional Center. VMRC.net, Valley Mountain Regional Center. WestsideRC.org, Westside Regional Center. CAIC.org, California Alliance for Inclusive Communities, CAIC, Developmental and Other Disabilities. DDS.ca.gov, California Department of Developmental Services, DDS, Developmental Disabilities. ColoradoLDAcolorado.com, Learning Disabilities Association of Colorado, LDAC. FloridaFDDC.org, Florida Developmental Disabilities Council, FDDC. HawaiiTHereCINHawaii.org, ARC in Hawaii, the Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. LDANATL.org/affiliate/hi/LDA.html, Learning Disabilities Association of Hawaii, LDAH. Idaho. IADAonline.org, Idaho Association of Developmental Disabilities Agencies, YADA. LouisianaLatin.org. MarylandMD-Council.org, Maryland Developmental Disabilities Council, MDDC. Minnesota ARC-Minnesota.com, ARC Minnesota, Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. New Hampshire EJUN6.com, Area Agency of Greater Nashua, Developmental Disabilities. ci.nashua.nh.us, Nashua, New Hampshire. DSSC9.org, Behavioral Health and Developmental Services of Strafford County, Developmental Disabilities and Acquired Brain Disorders. ci.dover.nh.us, Dover, New Hampshire. CDsRegion8.org, Community Developmental Services Region 8 Area Agency, Developmental Disabilities and Acquired Brain Disorders. CityofPortsmouth.com, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. CSNI.org, Community Support Network Incorporated. LRCSC.org, Lakes Region Community Services Council, LRCSC, Developmental Disabilities. CityOFLAConion.org, Laconia, New Hampshire. MDS-NH.org, Monadnock Developmental Services. Developmental Disabilities. CI.Keene.nh.us, Keene, New Hampshire. MurrayCenter.org, Moore Center Services, Developmental Disabilities and Acquired Brain Disorders. ci.manchester.nh.us, Manchester, New Hampshire. NHDDC.com, New Hampshire Developmental Disabilities Council, NHDDC. NHDDS.org, New Hampshire Developmental Disability System, NHDDS. Region10nh.com, Region 10 Community Support Services, Developmental Disabilities Town-Atkinson.nh.com, Atkinson, New Hampshire. UDS.org, United Developmental Services, UDS. LEBcity.com, Lebanon, New Hampshire. New Jersey. ARCNewJersey.org, ARC of New Jersey, the Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. ARCSSEX.org, ARC of Essex County, the Livingston, New Jersey. DDANJ.org, Developmental Disabilities Association of New Jersey, DDAJ. NewJerseyDDC.org, New Jersey Council on Developmental Disabilities, NJCDD. Ohio Bulletin.TLERMRDD.org, Butler County Board of Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. ODMRDD.state.oh.us, Ohio Department of Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities, ODMERD. ddc.ohio.gov, Ohio Developmental Disabilities Council, ODDC. woodmrdd.org, Wood County Board of Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. OregonOCDD.org, Oregon Council on Developmental Disabilities, OCDD. PennsylvaniaPODDC.org, Pennsylvania Developmental Disabilities Council, PADC. Rhode Island. Re-focusinc.org, Refocus. Adults with Developmental Disabilities. RIDDC.org, Rhode Island Developmental Disabilities Council, RIDC. South Carolina CDDC.state.sc.us, South Carolina Developmental Disabilities Council, SCDDC. Utah. LDAU.org. VermontState.vt.us/DMH, Vermont Department of Developmental and Mental Health Services. AHS.state.vt.us/VTDDC, Vermont Developmental Disabilities Council, VDDC. Virginia Early Intervention-VA.com, Infant and Toddler Connection of Virginia, Developmental Delays or Disabilities. Wisconsin WCDD.org, Wisconsin Council on Developmental Disabilities, WCDD. Wyoming DDCouncil.state.wy.us, Governor's Planning Council on Developmental Disabilities, GPCDD. Canada Developmental Disabilities. OD.org, Ontario Association on Developmental Disabilities, OADD. Chapter 4. Down Syndrome websites from the agapecenter.com. Down Syndrome Associations, Organizations, Websites. ACDS.org, Association for Children with Down Syndrome, ACDS. DSANigeria.org, Down Syndrome Association, DSA, Nigeria, NG. Down Syndrome-Singapore.org, Down Syndrome Association, DSA. Singapore, SG. Downs.org, Down Syndrome Educational Trust, DSET, United Kingdom, UK. Down Syndrome Foundation.org, Down Syndrome Foundation, DSF. Down-Syndrome-Int.org, Down Syndrome International, DSI. Downsyndrome.ie, Down Syndrome Ireland, DSI, Ireland, IE. DSOAG.com, Down Syndrome Research Online Advocacy Group, DS Research, Inc. DustIndia.com, Down Syndrome Trust, DUST. India, IN. DSA-UK.com, Down Syndrome Association, DSA, United Kingdom, UK. DownSyndromeIndia.com, Down Syndrome Federation of India, DSFI. India, IN. DSMIG.org.uk, Down Syndrome Medical Interest Group, DSMIG. United Kingdom, UK. DSRF.co.uk, Down Syndrome Research Foundation, DSRF, United Kingdom, UK. DSScotland.org.uk, Down Syndrome Scotland, DSS, United Kingdom, UK. EDSA.down-syndrome.info, European Down Syndrome Association, EDSA. IMDSA.com, International Mosaic Down Syndrome Association, IMSA. NADS.org, National Association for Down Syndrome, NADS. NDSCcenter.org, National Down Syndrome Congress, NDSC. NDSS.org, National Down Syndrome Society, NDSS. NZDSA.org, NZ, New Zealand Down Syndrome Association, NZSA. New Zealand, NZ. Down Syndrome Organizations by U.S. State. Alabama. CVDSSG-upwithdowns.com, Chattahoochee Valley Down Syndrome Support Group. DSSBC.org, Down Syndrome Society of Baldwin County. CoFairHope.com, Fairhope, Alabama, AL. Parent Advocates DownSyndrome.com, Parent Advocates Down Syndrome. InformationBirmingham.com, Birmingham, Alabama. Arizona's HARNGDS.org, Sharing Down Syndrome Arizona, SDSA. SANSAZ.org, Southern Arizona Network for Down Syndrome, SANS. DSRF.org, Down Syndrome Research Foundation, DSRF. California. DSALA.org, Down Syndrome Association of Los Angeles, DSALA. DSAOC.org, Down Syndrome Association of Orange County, DSAOC. Colorado. CSDSA.org, Colorado Springs Down Syndrome Association, CSA. MHDSA.org, Mile High Down Syndrome Association, MITSA, Denver, Colorado. CTDownSyndrome.org, Connecticut Down Syndrome Congress, CDSC. DSADelaware.com, Down Syndrome Association of Delaware, DSAD. Down-Syndrome-Atlanta.org, Down Syndrome Association of Atlanta, DSAA. AtlantaGA.gov, Atlanta, Georgia. HawaiiDownSyndrome.com, Hawaii Down Syndrome Congress, HDSC. Illinois. SIDSO.org, Central Illinois Down Syndrome Organization, SIDSO. DADS Appreciating Down Syndrome.org, DADS Appreciating Down Syndrome, DADS. Indiana. DSANI.org, Down Syndrome Association of Northeast Indiana, DSANI. DSAOFNWI.org, Down Syndrome Association of Northwest Indiana, DSANY. DSSUSI.org, Down Syndrome Support Association of Southern Indiana, DSSI. IndianaDSF.org, Indiana Down Syndrome Foundation, IDSF. DSAC.org, Down Syndrome Association of Central Kentucky, DSAC. Kentucky. DownSyndromeOfLouisville.org, Down Syndrome of Louisville, DSL. Gradza.org, Green River Area Down Syndrome Association, GRADSA. Louisiana. DSAGNO.com, Down Syndrome Association of Greater New Orleans, DSAGNO. MDSC.org, Massachusetts Down Syndrome Congress, MDSC. DSAWM.org, Down Syndrome Association of West Michigan, DSAWM. DSAMN.org, Down Syndrome Association of Minnesota, DSAM. CMDSS.org, Central Mississippi Down Syndrome Society, CMDSS. DSOSN.org, Down Syndrome Organization of Southern Nevada, DSOSN. New Hampshire. Northeastdsc.org, Northern New England Down Syndrome Congress, NEDSC. Hudson, New Hampshire. Buds-sj.org, Down Syndrome Support Group of South Jersey. New York. DSAHV.org, Down Syndrome Association of the Hudson Valley, DSAF. Down Syndrome Resource Center.org, Down Syndrome Resource Center, DSRC, and Down Syndrome Aim High, Aim High. AlbanyNewYork.org, Albany, New York. NCDSAsite.org, North Country Down Syndrome Association, NCSA. Trisomy21foundation.com, Trisomy 21 Foundation of Northern New York, Down Syndrome. North Carolina. DSACNC.org, Down Syndrome Association of Charlotte, North Carolina, DSACN. PDSSN.com, Piedmont Down Syndrome Support Network, PDSSN. TriangleDownSyndrome.org, Triangle Down Syndrome Network, TDSN. Ohio. DSACO.net, Down Syndrome Association of Central Ohio, DSACO. DSAGC.com, Down Syndrome Association of Greater Cincinnati, DSAC. DSAGT.org, Down Syndrome Association of Greater Toledo, DSAGT. ci.toledo.oh.us, Toledo, Ohio. MVDSA.org, Miami Valley Down Syndrome Association, MVDSA. Dayton, Ohio. Oklahoma. DSACO.org, Down Syndrome Association of Central Oklahoma, DSACO. okc.gov, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. dsat.org, Down Syndrome Association of Tulsa, DSAT. cityoftulsa.org, Tulsa, Oklahoma. dsaso.org, Down Syndrome Association of Southern Oregon, DSASO. wvdsa.com, Willamette Valley Down Syndrome Association, WVDSA. dsbn.org, Down Syndrome Parent Network, DSPN. dsamemphis.org, Down Syndrome Association of Memphis and the Mid-South, DSAM. dsamt.org, Down Syndrome Association of Middle Tennessee, DSAMT. dsah.org, Down Syndrome Association of Houston, DSAH. cityofhouston.gov, Houston, Texas, TX. downsndromedallas.com, Down Syndrome Guild of Dallas, DSGD. DallasCityHall.com, Dallas, Texas, TX. VirginiaDSAGR.com, Down Syndrome Association of Greater Richmond, DSAGR. TDSAVA.org, Down Syndrome Association of Hampton Roads, DSAR. DSAR.org, Down Syndrome Association of Roanoke, DSAR. DSAW.org, Down Syndrome Association of Wisconsin, DSAW. Australia Down Syndrome. DSANSW.org.au, Down Syndrome Association of New South Wales, DSANSW. DownsSA.asn.au, Down Syndrome Society of South Australia. DSAV.asn.au, Down Syndrome Association of Victoria, DSAV. Victoria, Australia. Canada Down Syndrome. CDSS.ca, Canadian Down Syndrome Society, CDSS, Canada, CA. UPSDowns.org, Ups and Downs, Calgary Down Syndrome Association. DSAT.ca, Down Syndrome Association of Toronto, DSAT. Upaboutdown.org, Windsor Essex County Down Syndrome Parent Association. Chapter 5. Learning Disability Websites from the agapecenter.com. Dyslexia Associations, Organizations, Websites. AdultDysLesia.org, Adult Dyslexia Organization, ADU. United Kingdom, UK. bdia-dyslexia.org.uk, British Dyslexia Association, BDA. United Kingdom, UK. Dyslesia.uk.com, British Dyslexics, BD. United Kingdom, UK. Dyslexia Canadian Dyslexia Association, CDA. Canada, CA. Dyslesia-dyspraxia.com, Dyslexia and Dyspraxia Support, DADS. United Kingdom, UK. Dyslesia.ie, Dyslexia Association of Ireland, DI. Ireland, IE. Dyslesia-in-scotland.org, Dyslexia in Scotland, Scotland, UK. Dyslesia-inst.org.uk, Dyslexia Institute, the United Kingdom, UK. DIT-online.org, Dyslexia International Tools and Technologies, DITT. Europe, EU. Interdys.org, International Dyslexia Association, IDA. Dyslesia-scotland.org, Scottish Dyslexia Trust, SDT, Scotland, UK. Infofida.com, Indiana Branch, International Dyslexia Association, IDA. MDAMumbai.com, Maharashtra Dyslexia Association, Maharashtra, India, IN. Dyslesia.net, Michigan Dyslexia Institute, MDI. DyslexiaSD.org, San Diego Branch, International Dyslexia Association, IDA. San Diego, California. Dyspraxia Associations, Organizations, Websites. Dyspraxia.com.au, Australian Dyspraxia Support Group and Resource Centre, ADSGRC. Australia, O. Dyspraxiaireland.com, Dyspraxia Association, DA, Ireland, IE. Dyspraxiafoundation.org.uk, Dyspraxia Foundation, DF. United Kingdom, UK. Dyspraxia.org, NZ, Dyspraxia Support Group of New Zealand, DSGNZ. New Zealand, NZ. Dystonia Associations, Organizations, Websites. Dystonia.co.uk, Action for Dystonia, Diagnosis, Education, and Research, ADDER. United Kingdom, UK. Dystonia-Parkinsons.org, Bachman Strauss Dystonia and Parkinson Foundation, BSDPF. Carefordystonia.org, Care for Dystonia, C4D, Dystonia, a neurological movement disorder. DRDcentral.com, Dopa-responsive dystonia central, DRDC. Dystonia-foundation.org, Dystonia Medical Research Foundation, DMRF. Dystonia.org.uk, Dystonia Society, the TDS, United Kingdom, UK. Friendswithdystonia.com, Friends with Dystonia web community. Dystonia-support.org, International Dystonia Online Support Group. Torticollis.org, National Spasmodic Torticollis Association, NSTA. Spasmodic-torticollis.org, Spasmodic Torticollis/Dystonia, Inc. st/dystonia. Chapter 6. Mentally challenged websites. Mental retardation associations, organizations, websites. AAMR.org, American Association on Mental Retardation, AAMR. TheaRC.org, ARC of the United States, the Cognitive, Intellectual, and Developmental Disabilities. IASSID.org, International Association for the Scientific Study of Intellectual Disabilities. IACID. QMRP.org, National Association of Qualified Mental Retardation Professionals, NAQ. Mentally challenged by U.S. State. Alabama. TheaRCofAlabama.com, ARC of Alabama, the Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. dbtech.net/ARC, ARC of Tuscaloosa County, the Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. ClarkARC.com, Clark County Association for Retarded Citizens, CARC. Alaska. ARC-Anchorage.org, ARC of Anchorage, the Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. Arizona. ARCArizona.org, ARC of Arizona, the Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. CGARC.org, ARC of Chandler Gilbert, the Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. ARCOFTucson.org, ARC of Tucson, the Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. California. ARCCalifornia.org, ARC of California, Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. BARC-Inc.org, ARC Bakersfield, Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities, Bakersfield, CA. ContraCostaArc.com, ARC Contra Costa, Martinez, CA. ARCFresno.org, ARC Fresno, Fresno, CA. ARC4.org, ARC Imperial Valley, El Centro, CA. ARCRiverside.org, ARC Riverside, Riverside, CA. ARC-SD.com, ARC of San Diego, the San Diego, CA. TheaRCSanFrancisco.org, ARC San Francisco, San Francisco, CA. TheaRCSolano.org, ARC Solano, Vallejo, CA. LAFN.org/community/ARC Sobai, ARC South Bay, Gardena, CA. ARC-Taft.com, ARC of Taft, Taft, CA. ARCVC.org, ARC Ventura County, Ventura, CA. Colorado. TheaARCOFCO.org, ARC of Colorado, the Mental Retardation. Connecticut, Connecticut. DMR.state.ct.us, Connecticut Department of Mental Retardation. Hawaii. TheaRCInHawaii.org, ARC in Hawaii, the mental retardation and developmental disabilities. Maryland. arcofnarundel.org, Arc of N. Arundel County, the mental retardation. thearcmd.org, Arc of Maryland, the mental retardation. Michigan. arcme.org, Arc of Michigan, the mental retardation. Minnesota. arcminnesota.com, Arc Minnesota, mental retardation and developmental disabilities. New Jersey. arcnewjersey.org, Arc of New Jersey, the mental retardation and developmental disabilities. arcessex.org, Arc of Essex County, the Livingston, New Jersey. New Mexico. trisomy21foundation.com, Trisomy 21. NC. arcnc.org, Arc of North Carolina, the mental retardation. Ohio. thearc-cb.org, Arc of Claremont Brown, the mental retardation, Withamsville, OH. thearcofohio.org, Arc of Ohio, the mental retardation. butlermrdd.org, Butler County Board of Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. odmrdd.state.oh.us, Ohio Department of Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. Odmerd. woodmrdd.org, Wood County Board of Mental Retardation and Developmental Disabilities. Chapter 7. Schizophrenia. Websites from the agapecenter.com/organizations/conditions-diseases/schizophrenia.htm. Schizophrenia associations, organizations, websites. clozapine.com, IVAX Pharmaceuticals Clozapine Patient Registry. narsad.org, National Alliance for Research on Schizophrenia and Depression, NARSAD. narsadartworks.org, Narsad Artworks, art products by and on behalf of mentally ill persons. Schizophrenia.com, schizophrenia.com, nonprofit information, support, and education center. sfnat.org.nz, Schizophrenia Fellowship New Zealand, SFNZ, New Zealand, NZ. Sorel.ie, Schizophrenia Ireland, SI, Ireland, IE. sanonymous.org, Schizophrenics Anonymous, SA. world-schizophrenia.org, World Fellowship for Schizophrenia and Allied Disorders, WFSAD. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/schizophrenia. nlm.nih.gov/medline+/schizophrenia.html. Canada Schizophrenia. Schizophrenia.ca, Schizophrenia Society of Canada, SSC, Canada, CA. bcss.org, British Columbia Schizophrenia Society, BCSS, British Columbia, Canada, CA. mss.mb.ca, Manitoba Schizophrenia Society, MSS, Manitoba, Canada, CA. sfnsw.org.au, Schizophrenia Fellowship of New South Wales, SFNSW, New South Wales, Australia, O. Schizophrenia.ab.ca, Schizophrenia Society of Alberta, SSA, Alberta, Canada, CA. ssa-edmonton.com, Schizophrenia Society of Alberta, SSA, Edmonton, and Area Chapter, Alberta, Canada, CA. Schizophreniasociety.nb.ca, Schizophrenia Society of New Brunswick, SSNB, Miramichi. ssns.ca, Schizophrenia Society of Nova Scotia, SSNS, Nova Scotia, Canada, CA. Schizophrenia.on.ca, Schizophrenia Society of Ontario, SSO, Ontario, Canada, CA. SchizophreniaWindsor.com, Schizophrenia Society of Ontario, SSO, Windsor Essex Chapter, Ontario, Canada, CA. Schizophrenia.sk.ca, Schizophrenia Society of Saskatchewan, SSS. schizophreni.qc.ca, SOCI, Chouas de la Schizophrénie, Quebec, Canada, CA.